All right, let's get this started. This is a hand scanner time clock. I had a couple hundred of these. So you put your hand in there. Not really sure how it exactly works, but I'll show you what was in one real quick. So this is the back. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws there. Just use a screwdriver to take them out. Or maybe the drill. I don't know. We'll see here. Sometimes this bottom one don't want to come out. There we go. Okay, I haven't done a video in a while. Just been busy with the yard cleaning, and I actually did take like a day off, and then all day yesterday and half of the night before we lost power, so we didn't have power for like 20 hours, so I couldn't do anything down here because it was just too dark. So I figured today I better get my butt in gear. Alright, I need to drill for that one. There we go. So that's 5 screws there. This plate comes off. Just pull it down. So that's just shred. Throw that over here. Then you have that piece there. So what I usually do is there's 3 screws that hold this board on. So I'll pop them off real quick. Really not much to them. You know, it takes a couple minutes to do, thankfully, especially when you have a whole bunch of them. If you go back and look at my one video that's as done as I'm gonna be, you'll see the back of my trailer, how many I have in there, and I still have a bunch in the yard. Well, not too many in the yard. So what that does, it loosens that board. So then you just slide it out from under there because it does have a wire on it. And then here you have 2, these are aluminum, just little like sheet aluminum pieces. Slide that down here real quick. And we'll just pop these 4 screws off like this. And with the weather getting colder and more work being done inside, I may even start doing live streams again. So this is just plastic. So, and there's your 2 little aluminum pieces. So what I do is almost fell off the bench. You see that? So I just throw them in a bucket with the rest of them. My fat butt almost fell. Alright. So now this board here has a plug, power plug. And then it just has a little plug that plugs into the jack here. And for some reason this one don't want to come out. I always pick the difficult ones when I want to show somebody something. That's the way it works. Plus my hands are stiff, so that don't help either. So you have one board there, which we'll get to in a little bit. I'll put it over there for now. So you have a battery, which is in here. Just pop that off. All I do with the battery is basically just cut that wire, and the battery goes in the battery crate, and the wire goes in the wire box. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but this board right here, there's a screw there, and there's a screw there. So I just pop those off. Yeah, if you do it with the drill, it's a whole lot quicker. But what I do is I take all the boards out and I throw them in a tote. And then once you get that out, all this here comes out like that. So you technically still have two boards on here, which we'll deal with in a minute. Put that over there. Then you have two screws right up here at the top. 1, 2. Pop those off. And I'm actually doing this video on my StreamYard. So I've done one or two before like that too. It seems to come out pretty good. Alright, so you got those two screws come out, which holds your faceplate in. So all you do is take this and that comes right off. The rest of this is plastic, except for that little bar up there, which I ain't taking off. So that just goes in the trash. Then this one here, you have 6 screws to hold that board in, and then 4 screws to hold this board here in. But you know what? We'll do the drill to make this quicker. Alright. Much quicker. So get all our screws, put them in the bucket, and pull this plug off. Now that board comes off of there, and that was for your keypad. So it has, I think, 1 or 2 tantalums. It has a little a crystal right there, that silver deal, and then the back is just where your keypad was. I have found out it's more valuable to take this board and sell it as it is, other than sit there and try to get the gold off of it. But we'll do that one in a little bit. And then you have one more little board right there, screw on each corner. Yes, we'll do the drill again. And there you go. So that also has gold on it, but once again, this is a mid-grade board. For me to sit there and take the, and then this is just garbage, just plastic. But for me to sit here, pile these up to get the gold off it, it's not worth it. This one here, I'll just cut the wire off. I can get it in there. So there's your wire. Board Sort actually buys these as mid-grade boards, so they're 20 cents a pound. So, when you have a bunch of them, you know, this bucket will probably be pretty close to full by the time I get done. So I'll get more selling it as a mid-grade board than I would to sit here and waste my time trying to get the gold off of, which I don't even do gold anymore. Everything I get, I send out. So the keypad board, I'll take this little tantalum off, and I'll take this tantalum off. I'll put them in my, let's see if I can move this a little closer. There you go. Alright. Alright, so now this board here, I'll just put this over here, it's done. Now this board here, I will, got 2 little crystals on it. I don't even know why I saved these, because I don't know if anybody's ever going to buy them. They do have silver in them, but so there's one there, there's one there. You must take the batteries out of any circuit board. Pop that battery. And there's another crystal here. Alright. Now this here has a little plastic right there. All you do is just take your wire cutter, cut that, and then the rest of that board is plugged in. Just unplug it. So you got one more crystal right there. So we'll pop that off, and this board is done. This will go to board storage. Now you have this board, which has a lot of tantalums on it. Sometimes I'll take the bigger ones and put them in my jar. But to save time on doing these, I know I'm going to get a lot of slack. Oh, you should take them off. Because see, even these little ones here, it has 4 tantalums. There's one on the back. I might take 2 or 3 off of each one. Like this one here, I might take maybe 4 or 5. And just leave the rest on there. It's just time consuming. So I'll just put those on the side. And then your main board, which had all your wires and stuff on it. This, you just pull your wires off. I actually get lucky because my yard pays me, it went down a little bit. 63, it was 73. It's like 63 or 65 cents a pound for wire. And I do not have to cut the ends off. I can leave the ends on. And I mix my wire up. I throw, you know, from my computers and stuff, I just mix it all up. And they take it all, give me a decent price for it. So, and then this has that little piece right here. You just gotta pry that off. That's it. So that little board there is pretty much nothing. So that just goes in the shred bucket. Then this here has another tantalum, and it has one of those ceramic crystals. So we'll take that off. And then this one here, I'll cut those pins off of that, so that with my gold corner or my gold connectors for board sort. We'll take that transformer off right here. So we don't need that on there because that kind of devalues the board. So I got a pile of them right there. And then on this one, I usually take this IC chip that's in the socket. I just take that out. Leave the rest on there. Now this board, this here piece here is also brass. So, and it's actually, I weighed one day. I was surprised at how heavy it was, how many grams it was. Oh, here, we'll tell you in a minute. Let's see what we got. It was like 6 grams or something. It was kind of odd being that little. 6.9 grams for one piece of brass. I'll shut off by itself. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got to pull the battery out. This one here, I just pull the whole metal piece out, just put it up underneath the battery. Pull that end up and then push it down and pop it up. The whole thing will come out. I was saving these, but I'm not saving them no more. So they go in the shred pile. Then another crystal right there on the end. Pop that off real quick. And then this has the bigger tantalums. So I'll pop the bigger ones off and leave the rest on there. And that is it. But I've done quite a few. That pile there is done. Needs to go in the bucket, which is around the corner. And they're all pretty much peripheral boards. So, yeah, I mean, I got quite a few of them. Like I said, like 250, 300, something like that. And I put a big dent in them already. So, hopefully, I can get them all done in the next day or so. Because then I have to start on either doing this stuff here. These are all towers. That's all in front of me. That's what I'm looking at. I have them on the side of me here. I have them behind me. My camera wire don't go that far, but way back there, it's just a mountain of stuff. And I have 80. Oh, and there's some servers all back here. That's all servers all the way to the floor. There's like 3 servers there. All that stuff has to get done. I'm filling up a barrel with memory. I have like 85 pounds, something like that in memory already. And all those towers there have a memory in them. So, but I just wanted to show you guys how to do that, or how it's done. It don't take long to do. Maybe I might do a live stream later. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I need to go turn my heat up because it's a little bit chilly out here, down here, and it's cold and windy outside. So there's my connector ends, which are these. So BoardStore buys those. Right now they're like 85 cents a pound, and they're heavy. I mean, they add up real quick. So that's the deal there, guys. I'm gonna work on these and work on this pile here, and probably go bring some more in because I got more out there, and go from there. Let me know on a live stream when you want me to do a live stream. Maybe I'll do one or start getting back into them. The problem is with StreamYard, you only get like 20 hours a month or something. So much as I hate to spend the money to do the StreamYard subscription thing, if I'm going to start doing live streams, then maybe I better do that. Just saying. Who knows? But I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you didn't. But I will talk to y'all later. Have a good one, guys.